Welcome back to Postman Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV is Andalusia. We used to be Granada. We're going for the Re-Reconquista. We're trying to reconquer Iberia from currently the French. We had a bunch of, well, we had all the provinces under our control that we needed, but we got thrown back a bit. And our friends, the Ottomans, are helping, but not, with as much elan as they could be. I'm not quite sure what they're doing with these gigantic armies over here that are just not doing squat. Is it an issue of military access? Because then we can maybe help. Although everybody hates us, so probably not. So Commonwealth, Ditmarsh and Portugal, Andalusia, Venice, Liège, Mamluks, Marrakesh, Benin, Timbuktu, Portuguese, Colombia, and Cuba. So they can walk through Venice. But they cannot get through Savoy from there. So they can't reinforce from here. That's maybe a reason. And I assume... Oh, they are going to give me military access. Savoy, please let me in. Maybe that's enough to make those Ottomans move. Hey, you have access now. Get going. Right? Venice. Has access through Bohemia, Leroy, Savoy, Crimea, Midi. Maybe they had it before. If I tell you to take this, are you gonna move? It's not like they don't know that sieging stuff is good, right? I think we can beat the French on our own, but it's gonna be much harder if the Ottomans are giving up. Because, I mean, this Ottoman stack is going to get wiped out. All this control that they have of France right now is going to be revoked. Okay, I see some movement here, but only... No, it's a 1k stack, and you're running the wrong direction. What is up, Ottomans? You love me. Help! Could also do the whole walk of shame you did before around the Mediterranean. It helped me here. Do you have access through Tunis? Do we see that? You must have, right? Yeah. And the Mamluks, I think I saw on the list. Yeah, so they can also walk this way. So access is not the issue. They're just not feeling it. And that sucks. Do they feel like they did enough? Is that a thing that the AI does? Or do we have the bug that we once had with our... But they have moving armies. It's not like they don't have any moving armies. So that's not it either. Who are you? Luxembourg one's out. Does that do anything for me? Yeah, they're gonna get Paris back in a jiffy here. But with those armies busy up there, we don't need to have everybody on Burgos. Definitely not. We only need the 10 and 10, right? Yeah. So let's have that be a thing. 10 and... No, 10. And move the rest out. I wouldn't mind getting more land here. What's happening around here? There's still a 1k stack doing stupid things, and my subjects are not helping enough. 7 boats here. If they come by me, I'm gonna attack them. Yeah, Ottoman stacks are moving. It's just that they just don't want to help. I don't understand, really. Why these guys are still sieging Paris? I'm gonna go and take La Bourde as well. I didn't mean to break your walk to Rioja, though. That was a mistake. Now we have to be careful with this. La Bourde is a decent place to fight because it's woods. It's not great to fight. And once they take Paris, they might be here really quickly. I'm gonna put my boats in there in the hope that we can stop... help with the blockade and not get punished. These civilians are just not happening. I would really like to throw these 14,000 infantry into the fight as well. Be very helpful. So they don't have Paris back yet, but that might just happen right now. No, they failed. Okay. You guys... help? I don't quite get what's happening here. I don't know why they're leaving me. Not in a different war either. You shouldn't have rebels or anything, right? It's not like you have... No. Well, doesn't... No, we don't know. No, we do know. They don't have unrest. Right? Yeah. No idea. No idea what's going on. I would really like the Ottoman to help me, obviously. And they're not. Lost the siege of Paris. Now we might have an incoming giant stack here. Do we continue the siege? Do we want to fight at a -1? I mean, want? No, definitely not. Or do we let the French come in and maybe take a good fight in Burgos? I think that's better, right? Let's leave here. So, I don't know. If you run there, have you run here. Once these guys are out, I'm gonna move the others. Gonna claim lose stability. No, I'm gonna claim, I guess. I really need some Ottoman movement here. The 38,000 maybe shouldn't have given up the siege. After all, damn it, go back. That's what you get from not having enough vision. They didn't feel like fighting me just yet. And maybe they're gonna try to siege back Luxembourg, which would be awesome. I don't even know what your army movement is doing, Mr. Ottoman. You're just walking around doing nothing, yeah, right? I don't quite get it. This deck is missing again. This is risky. 21%, come on, you can do it. Get it. Get those woods. Get me those woods. Yes. Okay, good. This is a good start, I think. Okay, here's some Ottoman armies coming in around the long way again. Something. Now, I think we can fight in Narbonne. But do we walk this way? I guess this is risky. I should have walked the other way, honestly, but now I'm locked in. Because we don't see enough here, right? Might just get bopped with my army split up like this, and the Ottomans not around because why would they be? Okay, you walk over to Narbonne. You, what do you have here? 11 heavies. I have my 18 heavies. Get over there. Do I have galleys too? I have galleys, right? 4. Not gonna have too much, but we do want blockade. What do you have here? Wait, pause. That's lights and transports. Okay. Let's have a stop in Butukal, pick up our galleys, and then go blockade this place. There we go. That's not gonna happen, so we're not gonna walk that way. I think I'm gonna have the stack sit here, even though it's kind of bad for attrition. If only these rebels would pop, or these Ottomans would do anything, or something. Reorganize units, get me those galleys in there. And then you guys, with our capital ship, flagship, you know the thing, do that. You're still not sieging back this, you're trying to siege back Rethellois, which the Ottomans gave me and then just gave up on. Why do you never help Ottomans? In 98 we have to declare war on the Castiles, if they still exist. I hope the Aragonese are not going to take a ton of Castilian mainland. We kind of want... kind of want to split our forces. Our wars in between the two. I'll do a quick pop in here and come back and hope we can do that within a siege pip so we can kill that boat. We'll be back for the siege tick. Yeah. Good. Capped on military. What's the next tech? Is it any good? It's really good for... Oh, it's tech 16. I think I'm going to take... Yeah, I'm going to take tech ahead of time here. Because that's going to be quite helpful. And I think I do swap my... It's risky, but I'm going to swap my cannons now. I should have waited for the end of the month. Definitely, yeah. Instantly, the Frenchies are high. Merge, forced march, get in there. Yeah, that was dumb. Oh, we're still winning. Whew. Whew. And we killed way more than we lost. I was close. If you do this sort of thing, the mid-war switching of unit types, always do it at the end of a month, so you get next day, you already get the new tick for your morale, instead of doing it the first of the month, which I did, which is the opposite of good. We have Enforce on here, so we can do this. That is fine. Wouldn't mind taking control of Valencia back, or Barcelona, sorry. Barcelona back. Also wouldn't mind getting my siege done here. Obviously. Lost the Conquest card. Ooh, that's not good. Get in there. Give me claims. Aragon pieced out, took all the stuff that we have claims on. So now we wouldn't have a casus belli against the Castilians, which would be horrible, because we need to declare before they join a coalition, and then we have to fight the whole coalition, which is not the thing we want to do. Some Ottomans trickling in. Yeah, just don't get them. Who gets an Ottoman? Also, you could just grab that piece of land, you know? It was right there for the taking. Would have been kind of nice of you. I think I built a mercenary, because this annoys me and it generates actual war exhaustion if your land is occupied or blockaded. So let's not have that happen. There we go. Now we're gonna have a naval battle. That should be good for us. Now, do I take the fort in Avignon? It's sort of the next step, right? Alternatively, go for Lyonnais, but that's a hill fort. Let's do this. Kill all those French heavies. Well, 3 of them. Took a bunch of damage on one of our heavies. So let's look for a shipyard there. Get into Tarragona. You get into Barcelona. Now this is also a bit risky. Splitting up my army like this. Ottomans? Not sure that's what... I mean, I wanted you to be more aggressive, but that's not what I meant! Attacking twice your number over a river. Why? It'd be so great to work with competent people for once. Once in my life, I want to work with competent people. And now they're gonna run all the way back home. Oh look, you can walk through Savoy? No way! I do not understand, Mr. Ottoman. I just do not. And now you're gonna send these to die? I mean, I guess we could... If they are sieging up there, why don't we have a stack on Lyonnais? I don't really have a siege general available right now, but could be okay. Count's feud. It is 95. We have to do this in 98, I said, right? Yes. I wonder if I should stop and start the spying on the French. The reason I'm thinking that is because spying on the French gives me, or having high spy network on the French gives me stuff. Gives me siege speed, siege ability, which is siege speed. Listen, Ottomans. Can attach here if you want to, instead of dying again. Don't go off to die. You're gonna just give them siege progress. Okay, are they coming back? No, but they're doing something else. They're not attacking there. These are hard times. Devastation, yada yada. Andalusia killed another boat. Should be killing a bunch of boats now, at least fighting a bunch of boats. How are rebels doing? 90% of the Valencians, that's something we didn't want. Oh, and we just reduced the Kabylians to 0. If I had seen that earlier, I would have try to deal with it. What do we do about the Valencians, though? It's going to be a lot, right? With the Ottomans around, I'm sort of okay with moving some of my troops down here. Now we could have rebels spawn on our one stack in Barcelona. That's a risk, and we 0%. Get healed. Or maybe we captured that one. Feel like we've been capturing a bunch. 17. No, I don't think so. So I'm gonna start putting you on rebel suppression. It's not gonna be in here. Oh, this is not. They're spawning only in Valencia, not in here. So we're not at risk of being spawned on. So where's my unrest this high? How are we doing on war exhaustion? Pretty high. Yeah, let's drop some dip on it. Let's do it twice. It was a bit wasteful there because you reduced 2 with 1 click, and I spent a click on 0.15. But I really don't want those rebels to spawn. On the siege of Avignon, so we can put a real siege stack on here. Good. Okay, now it's feeling maybe a bit better. How are you feeling about unrest? Still pretty unrestful, but the friendly troops thing should go up now with the big army there. We don't need all of y'all, just the extra siege stack. On the siege of Lyonesse. Okay, do we try to throw these guys out of Rethelois? With Ottoman help, we could. If they don't get the siege here, I'm gonna take that battle. Yeah, but they did. And I assume they're not gonna walk over to... They're not walking at all right now. Gonna have to watch what they're doing here. If they do Luxembourg, then we can go for it. No, unrest should be 0. Or close to 0 in most of these provinces. Yeah, it's 0. Good. So now, yeah, we have some Ottoman carpet siege even happening. That's good. Now we're getting somewhere. Finally, my 14k can join up with these guys. For now, we should have... We don't even have Kabylians ticking up again. Still at 0 unrest. What did I have in there? Oh, that was the overextension event that has expired now. I see. If I had noticed that earlier, of course that would have been great. Didn't. This is a transport, but the rest of this is a common fleet. What do these guys? They only have 7 heavies left in this war. Okay, that's much better. At this rate, we can now actually do some real excursion with our boats. I'm just gonna detach the 50% galleon and have the rest do some stuff. Let's drop the galleys too. The rest get over here. See if we can find some Frenchies. No, this is a good start. Start. It's been the war forever. Good start. I have like a mercenary here, right? Yes. Your job is to take that. The other guys... No, I still want you to keep... Oh, do I not need this anymore? Yes I do. Keep a bit of suppression going here. Don't think I need all my troops there. But... I mean... I don't want to attack those guys in the woods. I think I'm just... If the French are willing to just sit in Rethelois and just sit there, I think that's fine by me, right? Don't think we mind too much. We had called for peace, actually. Ooh. So my peace is looking like this. No, like this. Coalition might form. Castile and Aragon are not real people. But the Papal State, Savoy... I feel like we want to sit a bit longer on this, even if we do take some war exhaustion for it. Until we can attack the Castilians. It's a 98 though. This is... Oh, this is 96. I had that reversed. Okay, that's even better. So I think we wait... Ooh, Austria too? I think that's good. I think we wait here in the war against the French until we can attack the Aragonese. And then in 96, when in 96? What time? I'm blind. This says 1600. I looked for the wrong truce, didn't I? Yeah, I looked for a paper state truce. Hours in 1600. Waiting until 98 is a long time to eat the war exhaustion. And attacking these guys doesn't actually help with the coalition at all. So, can we improve some of these people out of the coalition? Denmark would be a potential target, as would be Savoy. I think the rest is out of range of liking me enough. From minus 41, it doesn't seem like we would be able to. We can try at least. Also, we can make a claim on the Spanish. 12, 12, 7. Let's do this. They took none of the Italian land, unfortunately. But this is small enough, right? 10, no. 9, 14, 20, 39, 47, 50, 60. 60% war score for this, and then another 10, 70. Okay. It's a lot, but it's not impossible to get. That's good. Apparently we had some Portuguese war goals there as well. Oh well. So what's our plan again? We sit here until... We're not taking admin tech. Definitely not. We sit here until we can... maybe get some people out of the coalition. Honestly, we don't need this Spinal Rook on the French anymore. Sieges are going to be fine now. We're just going to improve with, what did I say, Savoy? Savoy actually kind of likes me. Let's see if we can get Savoy out of this. Where's improve relations? Build spy network, improve. There. Just trying to make it smaller, or to reduce the size of the potential coalition. And we're going to convert Valencia now. We have reduced the rebels to 0. Turn enforce. Also turn defensiveness off here. Turn enforce off here and go to convert whatever's fastest. Medina Lacant, sure. And the French have clearly given up. They've decided, okay, we've lost this war. We can't beat this. We're just going to stand here and hope that they never kill us. Which we might just not do. I think I'm just going to try to find a place to stand. I want to keep my army somewhat around here, so we have a chance. Actually, this is going to be fine once the Ottomans are out. To support an Ottoman stack if the French do decide to fight. But I don't believe they will. Decide to fight? No, you can join these guys. That's alright. And I think taking the war exhaustion here and maybe spending a bit of dip on reducing war exhaustion from time to time is better here. We don't need long-term dip anymore, right? Our plan is to win soon. If we don't, we die anyway. So, yeah. Could piece out Luxembourg here, dropping the war score a bit, but it's not going to put us below 70% or 66 or whatever the threshold is. So that doesn't really matter, I don't think. Piecing out Luxembourg for 100% will be nice though, so they don't join any coalitions or something, but it's not like they matter. North Morocco +6 unrest. Not the biggest fan. How are you doing on unrest? Oh, really well. It's fine. At this time, we could definitely argue for going towards mysticism for the combat bonuses, but I think the manpower and the money are maybe even more relevant here than whatever we can do otherwise. Let's help the Ottomans by blockading here. Might as well take full control. They have rebels now. That might make us peace out eventually. But we don't need a giant peace deal against these guys, so I don't think that's extremely relevant. And the Ottomans are gonna deal with the rebels anyway. They're like, fuck those. Ooh, you are now moving. Yeah, you better stay away. Don't get any ideas, Frenchies. We must pay the elite troops. Or we turn all our... I think I'm turning my... How much manpower do we get for slackening? I could cap out on manpower here. And then not lose any manpower. Professional. Oh, we're still losing a tiny bit of professionalism. I think I'm just going to drop the manpower on that. It's fine. Can we ask for manpower from our nobles, maybe? No. Can ask for mill power, which we don't need. When can we do manpower? Oh, it's just influence issue? Okay. Let's get our nobles powerful. Grant them a generalship. Also recruit a conquistador? I guess. Do they have a minus going on? No, they don't. Do they? Yes, they do. 1602. But this still leaves us with a room, so this is fine. I'll raise some levies here. Have some more manpower ready. I do like these rebels. What do you think of those? Castilian separatists in France? No. No. For multiple reasons. For one, of course, we don't want them to take the French land that we want to take. And we may or may not be able to take it from the rebels. I don't really know. I think we can still take it from rebels if it's occupied. But still. Ottomans are defender of the Sunni faith. Sure. But the main reason I want to do this is that they're gonna go straight to my territory. Once they've decided that they're done with the French. And that won't be great. That was quick. Alright, I'll take it. Now I want to check the peace deal. We're at high war exhaustion. No, we're not at high war exhaustion, but at high call for peace. War exhaustion is still very manageable. I just don't want to be coalitioned against before we can deal with all this. Do I stay in here until 98? But 98 doesn't even do it. Right? We decided on that. Because you're not allied to anybody that matters. Oh, the allied to the Pope now. That's more relevant, actually. Maybe do wait until 98. It seems so bad. But then again, it's just dip. We don't need dip anymore. Right? I feel like that could be true. Let's move out here. Ottomans actually taking this for themselves? No, they're gonna hand it over, right? Yeah. We should probably actually make Portugal pay for some forts here. If only I could see my forts. Geographical map modes. Fort level. Franche-Comté. It's now owned by... Could do Marrakesh instead. Sure, let's do Marrakesh. Could check whether one of them has fort defense. Could split it around a bit. Let's split it around a bit so my subjects don't go bankrupt. Now, generally it's good if your subjects go bankrupt or at least lose a lot of money so you can pay off their debt and get a bunch of liberty desire reduction from that. But here I don't think that's our plan. This is... Do I go fight that? And are the Ottomans gonna help? We're gonna have the woods advantage. 6-2. We're 5-5, so we have advantage on that side as well. But we don't have a full front line. So we do kind of want that. I'm gonna send some infantry up here. And maybe some cannons. And if they arrive in time... Wait, are you gonna help? maybe? If you were to attach to me, no you're not. I can always just peace out the Luxembourgians before anything bad happens. Maybe that's fine. We don't need to waste anything here. 96. I don't know what's better. It's a difficult situation. They're at 14%. I think the Ottomans are going there. I'm gonna go send help. Actually fighting some rebels in Lorraine. Buy mercantilism and gain loyalty. Gain mercantilism and gain loyalty? Yeah. I mean, not that we're going long term and need mercantilism, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Get rid of some more Catholics. Now, if my support is in here, if they don't take this at 14%, I think we can defend Luxembourg fine. I assume the Ottomans are gonna come and help. They have so many stacks around. Damn it. Just lost the siege. But we have the numbers. Ooh, the terrain, though. Wow. Merge to the Ottomans has ended, but they must lose this. Certainly. Well, they're holding out well, though. Yeah, they lost it, but we lost. Huh. Why can I not do this? I need to remember all these things. So do I want to take Luxembourg back? I really don't. The Ottomans can deal with that. There's the French Navy being sunk completely. Excellent. I think I'm sending my armies home. Maybe not there. I think it's time to go home. It's also going to be time to make another claim on the Castilians. And see, I didn't click the war exhaustion call for peace thing because I wanted to make peace. Just did that because I wanted to look at my war exhaustion. How are we doing here? So the neither Denmark nor Savoy are in this anymore because we improved the relations enough with them. That's cool. Castile, Aragon, France, not a thing. Austria, Papal State, and some minus. I think we have the dip to do this. I think we're fine to stay in this a little bit longer. And do the 98 attack on Castile before going for the rest. Give me that claim. 98. When in 98 can we go? Castile, March 98. So that's actually in a year. It's not too long from now. Let's try to get into position. You guys can hang out in Asturias. You guys can hang out in Palencia with a P. And then we want to fight. Yeah. Let's hunt down that French Navy. Not that there's really reason to, except for maybe stealing some ships back. After all the losses we took earlier, I don't assume we're going to take any losses here. Diplo tech cost increase is fine, because we're not planning to take any dip tech. Planning to spend our dip otherwise. Can we refocus? No. Yeah. We captured 3 ships. Only 3 transports, though. And I think I'm going to go home now with the fleet. And one big advantage of waiting this time here. Oh, the Ottomans pieced out? The Ottomans just white pieced out? I don't have to understand this, right? I mean, it's fine. I just don't understand. We don't need the Ottomans anymore for this, and I'm kind of happy for the Ottomans to drop some war exhaustion, so they might defend us, be more ready to defend us. Can I drop my transfer trade power relationship with you? Yes. Go do that now, so we can declare war when we have to. No, this may give the French an idea that they can take their land back or something. Probably will. Hey Luxembourg, before you take all that land, how about you just leave the war? You must be, yeah. Can't take war reps anymore or anything, but that's fine. Just them, get out. The reason I'm doing that is so they don't start taking French land back. These French troops are going to do that slowly. Right, they're nothing. There are no troops. Actually, some troops still left. Are they all French-Brazilian? No. Must be a French stack somewhere still. What's over here? Not much. I think as long as they don't try to siege back forts, I'm gonna let them do whatever they want up here. We don't need that much war score. And... Is that big stack around or not? I'm gonna assume for now that's... Oh, we are over our limit because I hired all those leaders that we didn't need. Let's fire one. I'm gonna assume the big stack is not here. There's some French over in Scotland. And we're gonna make it so that they will not be able to land, I think. So I'm gonna have a scouting ship around to see that nothing bad happens. Marry the Ottomans again, yes please, even if it costs us legitimacy. Oh, we learned, by the way, I didn't talk about this yet. It was pointed out to me in the comments that the whole thing of air claim strength. So we have this issue that we have a mission that requires us to have 100 air claim strength, and the only thing you can see about the air claim strength is whether it's strong or not, but not the number, 100, no idea. So it turns out a random, modified random number is chosen when you get an air, and that stays. Unless you get specific events, that number stays the same. So it's not like you gain claim strength over time or anything. And it's mostly apparently meant to be for the early Castilian crisis thing. Not so much for later game, because it's probably relatively rare to actually get the 100 on the claim strength. So yeah, we're probably never gonna get to complete that mission. Which is not the end of the world for this campaign, because we don't need those claims down here, but if you were doing a longer Andalusia campaign, I can see that being really annoying. Let's grab you. Do I want to siege Rethelois? I don't really want to. I just don't want them to build an army. I don't think the French are going to have a bunch of money, so it's probably fine. But yeah. What are we doing on that war exhaustion? Probably need to hit the button. Oh yes. Just taking 0.2 now? 0.23. Oh, I thought it stopped at 0.2. Interesting. Must have mistaken that. I must have been mistaken on that. I don't want to siege this now. That's just wrong. We're just waiting 3 more months, and then we're peacing out. French have rebels and all that. Baltic Sea, yada yada. Girona. Can I still ask for Girona in the peace deal? Yes, okay. Because Catalonian separatists, that's not okay. Truce to Castile is ended. Diplomacy, declare war. Oh, you're allied to Aragon now? Breaking truce? Just end it. Probably have to wait a month. You're allied to Aragon now. That's interesting and maybe bad? That may be really bad. Like that the Ottomans would come in, that means that they would most likely defend us against the coalition. Let's wait the monthly tick. There, I hope now I can declare my war on Castile. Yes. Oh, you're guaranteed by Aragon, that's what's happening here. That sucks. The reason this is so bad for us is that if we can't take all the Aragonese land in one peace deal, I don't think we can. What did we say, like 60%? 70%? 10, 16, 23, 31, 50, 63, 73%. So, as a non-co-belligerent, we will not be able to take that land. Can Castile currently join the coalition? Surely they can. Yes. Oh, this is terrible. So what we're gonna have to do is white piece the Aragonese. Right? White piece Aragon, core the French land, core the Castilian land, and come back for the Aragonese in 5 years. And hope that the coalition has killed us in the meantime. Yeah. Oh, we have to put a cut in here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that next episode. 40 minutes. Oh, dear lord. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my video, subscribe to my channel, and if you have anything to say, do it down there in that comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time when hopefully this weird plan works out. Maybe?